They pushed me to new levels. I wanted to be the undisputed champion. Absolute hardest and most challenging year of my life.
Derek Lunsford!
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Finally, Mr. Olympia 2025 has come to an end, and this year we saw again the controversy that happened back in 2023, Mr. Olympia. Once again, history was repeated, and we'll talk in detail about it in this video. We'll see why Samson Dauda lost the title, was Hadi Choopan robbed again or not, and why it happened. First, we'll go through the complete results of the Mr. Olympia 2025 Open Bodybuilding division. This year, a total of 20 bodybuilders competed, and out of them, 5 bodybuilders stayed out of the top 15. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Brett Wilkin from the USA finished outside of the top 15. This was Brett's debut at the Mr. Olympia. He made his comeback in 2024 after being away since 2022 due to gut health issues. He won the Legion Sports Fest Pro and qualified for the 2025 Olympia. Brett has good size but still lacks muscle maturity and fine detail. The separation and quality are missing, and his conditioning wasn't sharp enough. His physique looked soft and not fully peaked. If he had brought better conditioning, he could have entered the top 15, but overall it was still a good showing for his first Olympia. Akeem Williams from the USA also finished outside the top 15. He was once a top 6 finisher back in 2020 and qualified for this Olympia by winning the Big Man Spain Pro. He even placed 6th at the 2025 Arnold Classic, showing solid improvements. However, his midsection was not tight, his shoulders lacked roundness, and his back didn't have enough detail. His lower back and hamstrings also showed no real progress. Akeem is still massive and strong, but his shape and flow weren't enough to compete with today's top physiques. Dorian Haywood from the USA was also out of the top 15. Dorian qualified by winning the Masters Olympia, where he beat Phil Klahar and earned his Olympia debut. At 43 years old, this was a big achievement for him. His physique is balanced, muscular, and conditioned, but it simply isn't at the same level as the top open athletes. Still, for his age and comeback, stepping on the Olympia stage with this level of quality deserves respect. Samson Dauda from the UK also missed the top 15. He competed in several shows this season, finally winning the Toronto Pro and M Pro Classic to qualify for the 2025 Olympia. Earlier, he placed second at many events, including the California Pro where Regan Grimes beat him, but he came back and beat Regan at Toronto. Samson usually brings great conditioning, very shredded and dry, but this time at Olympia he wasn't as sharp. His peak wasn't as good as his earlier pro shows, but still, his physique was solid for his Olympia debut. With some more improvements, he can easily make the top 15 next time. Chenglong Shen from China also finished outside the top 15. He earned his qualification by winning the Huangji China Pro and made his Olympia debut this year. Chenglong brought good size but lacked muscle maturity and detail. His conditioning was not at the Olympia level, and his overall presentation missed the polish needed at this stage. I had already predicted he might stay outside the top 15 unless he came in perfectly peaked. The competition was just too high this year, but it was still a respectable debut. Rubio Mosquera from Colombia placed 15th. Known as one of the biggest mass monsters of the year, Rubio won 2 shows, the Mr. Big Evolution Pro and the Flex Weekend Italy Pro, to qualify for Olympia. He brought a huge, freaky physique with noticeable improvements in balance and conditioning compared to last year. His main issue remains controlling his midsection, as the bubble gut breaks the flow of his body. His legs are massive, but the quads lack deep cuts and detail. He still brought a good package and had a strong debut for a new pro. Regan Grimes from Canada took 14th place. Regan's best ever Olympia placing was 8th in 2023. He won the California Pro this season and placed 2nd at the Toronto Pro, just behind Samson Dauda. Regan always brings great shape and structure, but conditioning is his main weakness. He looks strong in his update videos, but on stage, he didn't look as sharp or dry. That's why he fell outside the top 10 this year. His shape is still world class, but without next level conditioning, it's hard to move higher. Urs Kalasinski from Germany placed 13th. Urs moved from Classic Physique to Open Bodybuilding this year, and this was his debut season in the division. After placing 3rd in Classic last year, he won the Pro Muscle Italy Pro, beating big names like Quinton Area and Sergio Oliva Jr., and then competed again at Europa Pro. Many experts, including Sean Ray, advised him to skip this season and grow more, but Urs still competed and did well. He brought a very aesthetic, clean look and sharp conditioning, adding around 30 pounds of muscle since moving up. This was a solid first Olympia appearance for him. Jordan Hutchinson from the USA placed 12th in his first Olympia. He earned his qualification by winning the Tampa Pro and Texas Pro back-to-back. His physique has solid mass, balance, and good separation. Compared to the very top competitors, he still lacks that extra level of detail, but his first Olympia performance was impressive. Many predicted he would stay outside the top 15, but Jordan proved everyone wrong with a strong package and earned 12th place in his debut. Behrouz Tabani from Iran took 11th place. This was his long-awaited Olympia debut after 4 years of visa issues. He finally won the Dubai Pro again and made it to the USA. Many fans and his coach Milos Sarcev believed he could reach the top 6, but Behrouz landed at 11th. His conditioning was good but not perfect. Many fans feel he was scored unfairly since he beat William Bonac and Tonio Burton earlier in Dubai, yet both of them finished ahead of him here. It's a controversial result that raised questions about judging consistency, but Behrouz still made a strong impression in his debut. Vitaly Aigudvito from Brazil finished 10th. This was his Olympia debut, and I predicted he would make the top 10. He qualified early by winning the Arnold Classic Brazil, defeating Leandro Perez. Vitaly came in harder, fuller, and more conditioned than before. His quads are among the best in the lineup, with massive size and dominance in front poses. His symmetry has also improved. It was his best look so far, and cracking the top 10 inches his first Olympia is a big achievement. William Bonac from the Netherlands took 9th place. He's a veteran who placed as high as 2nd at the 2019 Olympia. This year, he qualified by winning the Detroit Pro. Even at 43 years old, Bonac proved that experience and muscle maturity still matter. He also placed 5th at the 2025 Arnold Classic earlier in the year. His upper body remains one of the thickest in the lineup, and his conditioning was solid as usual. Bonac continues to show consistency and strength, finishing in the top 10 once again. Tonio Burton from the USA took 8th place. He matched his best Olympia result from 2023. Tonio qualified by winning the Legion Sports Fest Pro and showed once again why he's one of the most aesthetic athletes in open bodybuilding. His shape, symmetry, and proportions are excellent, and his conditioning was sharp. He finished 3rd at the Dubai Pro earlier this season, behind William Bonac and Behrouz Tabani. Tonio continues to prove he belongs among the best and remains one of the most complete physiques on stage. Brandon Curry from the USA placed 7th. The former Mr. Olympia and 2-time Arnold Classic champion improved his placing this year after finishing 9th in 2024. His conditioning and muscle hardness were much better this time. With a new coach, Brandon's physique looked more balanced and tighter. He may not be in his prime anymore, but his muscle maturity, symmetry, and posing still make him one of the most polished competitors. This was a good comeback performance for him.
Nick Walker will be Mr. Olympia Saturday night.
At 6th place, we have the mutant Nick Walker from the USA. Nick came into this year's Olympia with massive hype. Many fans believed he would finally win the show. After the strong and impressive looks he brought to the Pittsburgh Pro and New York Pro earlier this season, everyone expected that same version to show up here. But sadly, that didn't happen. The physique Nick brought to the Olympia stage was not at the same level. His waist looked bloated, there was no control in the midsection, and his conditioning was completely off. The dry, hard, and grainy look that made him famous was missing. Fans were disappointed because the Nick they saw this time was far from what they expected. Even though he still had his trademark size and density, the shape, control, and sharpness just weren't there. The physique he brought to the Pittsburgh or New York show was much better than what we saw at Olympia. I'm personally disappointed to see him drop to 6th place. But it's a clear sign that Nick needs to take some rest and rebuild before coming back stronger. Martin Fitzwater from the USA placed 5th. Last year he finished 4th, but this time he dropped 1 spot. He also placed 3rd at the Pittsburgh Pro behind Derek and Nick earlier in the season. Martin has great structure and muscle density, but he still needs more size and maturity. His conditioning at prejudging wasn't perfect but improved slightly by finals. For his age and progress, this is still a great result, and he remains one of the most promising young athletes in the division. At 4th place, we have last year's Mr. Olympia champion Samson Dauda from the UK. Samson was clearly disappointed to finish 4th this year, but he also showed pride in his effort and professionalism. He mentioned that he brought his best condition, but the reason he lost ground was that he wasn't as big this time. He downsized his physique, which affected the overall fullness and stage presence that helped him win in 2024. In his post-show message, Samson congratulated Derek Lunsford for reclaiming the title, thanked his coach, friends, and fans for constant support, and promised to come back stronger next year. Samson remains one of the most aesthetic and well-balanced bodybuilders in the world, with a combination of flow, symmetry, and proportions that few can match. However, his conditioning this year wasn't sharp, his muscle maturity didn't look at the same level as before. Samson Dauda takes home $40,000 in prize money. At 3rd place, we have Andrew Jacked from the UAE. Andrew said he was grateful for his 3rd place finish and took it as motivation rather than disappointment. In his post, he said this result pushes him to go back to the drawing board and work even harder for next year. He thanked his coach, family, and fans for their constant support and said that this is not the end but another step forward. Andrew made huge improvements this year in every area: sharper conditioning, more detailed muscle separation, and a stronger stage presence. His posing and confidence looked much better, and many fans believe this is his best ever version on stage. Andrew Jack takes third place at the 2025 Mr. Olympia and earns $100,000 in prize money. At runner-up place, we have Hadi Choopan from Iran. Hadi once again came in excellent condition, dry, grainy, and full of muscle detail. After the show, Hadi shared emotional posts on Instagram. He said his heart was broken because he couldn't make his country and his mother proud. He talked about the pain, judgment, and loneliness he felt, asking his fans for forgiveness. His words show how much this loss hurt him. In my opinion, Hadi Choopan was robbed again this year. The same thing happened in the 2023 Olympia, and now once more in 2025, the title was given to Derek Lunsford. When you compare both physiques, it's clear that Hadi had better conditioning and detail. Derek only had more size, but the judges gave him the edge because of country favoritism and politics. This was unfair judging. Hadi Choopan should have been the real winner of the 2025 Mr. Olympia. He still won the People's Champion Award and takes home $200,000 in prize money.
Absolute hardest and most challenging year of my life.
Derek Lunsford!
And finally, in first place, your 2025 Mr. Olympia champion is Derek Lunsford from the USA. Derek has made history by becoming only the second man after Jay Cutler to lose the Olympia title and then win it back. In his interviews, Derek said, "This is the toughest year of my life," and it truly was. He competed against two other Mr. Olympia champions, Hadi Choopan and Samson Dauda, along with a much improved Andrew Jack. Derek shocked everyone this year. No one expected him to win again, but he proved every critic wrong. No doubt, his physique was complete, full, detailed, balanced, and conditioned. Derek improved his chest, arms, legs, and back, creating a more complete look than ever before. His posing was tight, his confidence unshakable, and his stage presentation flawless. But Derek does not deserve first place in my opinion. Derek Lunsford has now become a two-time Mr. Olympia champion and takes home $600,000 in prize money. In my personal opinion, the top 5 placings this year should have been a little different. Hadi Choopan deserved the win, Andrew Jack 2nd, Derek Lunsford 3rd, Samson Dauda 4th, and Martin Fitzwater 5th. But that's bodybuilding. It's all about what the judges see on the day. So that's the full Mr. Olympia 2025 results and breakdown. Now I want to know what you think. Do you believe the judges made the right decision, or was Hadi Choopan robbed again this year? What's your opinion on all the controversy surrounding this Olympia? And in your eyes, who was the real winner of the show? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel.